Welcome to Deco Guide, the only app designed to help you navigate your college and career journey in the quickest and most affordable way. This podcast is brought to you by EdTechity, dedicated to opening doors to higher education and career opportunities for all.
Hello and welcome to another session of Deco Guide. My name is JP and I will be guiding you in today's session. Our topic is CSU Major Requirements. I'll be using examples from Sacramento State University and Fresno State. Throughout the CSU system, there's about 4K bachelor's, master's, and doctor's degree. That's a lot. This is found in 23 unique universities across the state of California. Despite this diversity of opportunities, not all CSU have the same majors across the campuses. For example, Sac State has 60 undergraduate programs, 40 graduate programs, and 2 doctorates. Some of the majors might also change across universities. Architecture, found in Sac State as a BFA in Interior Architecture, is different than CSU Fresno, who has a BS in Architecture. The name might be different, but the concentration is the same. Consequently, it is critical that you explore your top 3 majors before applying to any university. Otherwise, you might face a challenge once you are in the university and trying to look for the major that you want to do. I met a student who wanted to do a major in agricultural education. However, Sac State doesn't offer that specific major. In this case, I encourage the student to think about their major or desired career as a target. This target has multiple circles, and on the center is the career or the job they want to do. For the student, we knew that Sac State didn't have the major, so we expanded outward to see if there's any overlap or anything that can get us closer to what she wants to do. Many times, there are multiple ways to get to the same goal. It is important to remember that major doesn't equal career. Please repeat with me. Major doesn't equal career. You can do many things with any majors, and there are multiple paths to get there. Going back to the student, they had a choice of looking for a major that aligns with their goals or transferring to a university that offers the major they want. Please make sure to do some research before applying to any university. Make sure they have a career that aligns or is close to what you want to do, so you don't get any surprises when you're part of the university. Another thing to consider when thinking about a major is if the major is impacted. Impacted means that there are a lot of students applying for that major, and it exceeds the number of available spaces. In such cases, the university uses additional steps to accept students into switch majors, which might include additional steps or taking additional classes. If your major is not impacted, you just choose it in your college application, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else. If you don't like your major, once you are enrolled, you can change your major. Technically, you can change it as many times as you want. However, you have to be aware of your unit, current standings, and financial aid. We usually don't recommend juniors or seniors to change the major unless it is necessary. If the major is not impacted, it is easy to change. You just meet with an advisor in the major that you want to change, complete a form that gets a couple of signatures. However, for impacted majors, it can be more difficult. You must first meet certain prerequisites, such as taking specific lower division classes, meeting the minimum GPA, and submitting an application to the department. Some examples of impacted majors in Sac State are business, criminal justice, graphic design, nursing, health science, psychology, and public health. From this list, nursing and graphic design are the most difficult to get in. On the other hand, psychology is easier as it only requires students to have a C or better on Psych 2, which is Introduction to Psychology, completing 30 units of general education, and having a GPA of 2.3. Psych 2 is also a double dip as it can cover general education. The GPA might also change every semester depending on how many students graduate. On the other hand, nursing is more complicated. They have an application with many different requirements and a point system that each candidate is measured with. Some of the areas include a 3.0 GPA in specific classes, so getting a high A in biology and other science courses, which are one of the toughest courses that Sac State has to offer. I know it seems overwhelming and complicated, however, you don't need to do this alone. Please make sure to find support system with advisors, counselors, or a college organization that can support you through this process. Also, make sure to connect with your peers and other people who are in the program so they can guide you and make this easier for you. And don't forget to check the TECO Guide app. In the app, you can find more information and resources to make sure that your future career is easier. Thank you for joining us today. I'll see you in our next session. Adios.
Thank you for tuning into TECO Guide, the app focused on bringing you tools and content to help you make better decisions about school, life, and career. We hope this episode has inspired you to pursue and excel in your own educational and career journey. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share.